The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Listen, it's Podtalk, y'all. Okay, it is the 5 o'clock hour, just a couple minutes after that, but you know how we do over here at Podcastic. You guys, I'm excited because Tim Telling Tales is physically in the building. Okay, let me just tell y'all, it's nothing like being physically in the building, in the studio, where you can see the engineer and make eye contact and everything, and be right in front of a mic that you know gonna sound good when you are doing a podcast. So I'm so glad that I get to be in the building today. And you guys want to know who else is in the building with me? One of my co-hosts and the engineer for the show on this evening. Everybody say hello to Miles Dixon. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
Yeah.
He working. See, remember I told you he was engineering and doing the things? That's exactly what he's doing. And then, of course, we got to shout out our other co-hosts. They'll be on with us a little later. And then they'll just kind of, be tapping in from afar saying what up, though. So, of course, we got to shout out B. Todd from Talks with Todd.
Yes.
Okay. And of course, we got to say what up, though, for our Q Lewis, who'll be in the building.
Yes.
And then,
Our super producer,
last but not least,
Calvin Deal.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So we just want to make sure that we shout them all out. And then, of course, we want to say what up, though, to everybody who is watching. You want to make sure that you share this live because we have an exciting show for you on today. Okay, this one is fun, y'all. Okay, this is our podcast short clip reaction show. Okay, so right now I'm just tell y'all what y'all got in store. So we are going to have some clips from some of your favorite podcasts, some popular ones, or maybe one that you never heard about before, and you're going to learn about them on today, and we just going to talk about it. Okay, so if you got an opinion about one of the clips that you see, make sure that you tap in down in the comment section so that you can let us know how you feel. And if you feeling like you really got to get it off your chest, then you can always call in to the show so we can hear what you got to say. Say it with your chest. Okay. All right. So let's tap in and just find out, temperature check on everybody and see what's happening and going on.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm flies out. My skin looking good, my bumper's getting bigger.
Oh, yeah.
My skin looking good, but my knot is getting bigger.
Oh,
my money knot. That's it.
Why is that?
My money knot.
Why is that? We don't know. Okay,
it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. When they seen you, it just got excited.
Oh, okay. Well. Okay. Well.
I'm just being honest with you.
We listening. I just finished this book called The Nation That Never Was by a historian.
This is what we about to be doing tonight.
I know.
But sorry not just yet, right?
Right, not just yet.
Because y'all may want to know, or maybe not, what I got going on, right? How I'm feeling, okay?
Right.
So let me just tell y'all about what's going on with your girl. So I got a film out, y'all. Okay? It's called No Strings. Huh? Yes. No Strings is currently streaming on Amazon Prime. Okay? You can go over there. You can rent it for a little piece of coin. When I say a little piece, it's a little piece of coin, y'all. Okay? Like for less than if you go to the gas station and run in there and get you a bag of chips, it's for less than that. Okay? So you can go on over there and watch the film, report back, let me know how much you loved it. I ain't even gonna claim nothing else besides y'all loved it. So make sure y'all go over there. Y'all check that out. It's a great film. I had a little piece of watch party and We had us a good time. We had us a real good time. Great conversation.
Y'all didn't hire me to dance.
You know what? we didn't.
You forgot I danced.
No.
Oh,
you dance?
Yeah.
Where at? What kind?
Watts.
Mozambique?
No, Watts. Bold ass feet.
Oh, okay. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Cause I ain't never seen you at no Watts Mozambique.
Actually, you probably did, but you ain't know what I mean.
Okay.
I was way smaller.
Okay. I was never at the Watts Mozambiques ever at a young age with fake IDs ever. Ever.
You really ain't need no fake ID at Watts.
You know what? Cause you know why? Okay. You know what? Oh, the good old days. Boy, I tell you. I'm so glad that I was alive.
I am the creator.
And have been alive at the times I've been alive.
Have you ever heard the name Strictly Ghetto?
Strictly Ghetto?
I am the creator.
I ain't never heard of that, though. I ain't never heard of that. Oh, listen, Sean said, show the trailer. You know what? It would have been so wise of me. So wise of me to have had that trailer already sent over again so that it could run. But you know what? The night is young, and we gonna mess around. I'm gonna find this trailer in my phone, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send it over to Miles, and he might be able to get that trailer running. You know, by the end of the show, we gonna see what happened. Okay, yeah, we gonna check it out. Listen, but you know, I don't do too many things at the same time, Will.
You know? I almost said something. Anyway,
Miles, shout out to you because listen, all I be knowing how to do good is just sit here and talk
and look
Don't
and
ask me to do nothing else.
And ask some good questions. You ask great questions.
Listen, and I can probably scurry on down my eyes to the screen so that I can see what y'all commenting and everything. So definitely make sure that you guys, if you have any questions, if you want to say what up, though, that you go ahead and you do that down in the comment section and share this live, because again, it's gonna be a good time. At this 5:15 hour, that's when we're gonna put our first short clip up. Okay, so we have a collection of these short clips. They're gonna come from other podcasts, and we gonna show y'all. We gonna want you to give your opinion on them, and we gonna give our opinions on them.
Okay.
And you know, if don't nobody have an opinion about something, it's Miles Dixon.
No, that's you.
No, I mean
that's you.
But you have more controversial opinions about the things.
I only speak truth.
Okay.
And it could just be my truth, but it'd be truth.
Okay.
You ready?
Let me see. Guess what happened?
What?
Somebody just sent me the trailer.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Kaylin, because baby, she don't miss.
I see, because she was listening. She was listening.
Listen, she don't miss. Okay, it's right here. We gonna
You ready?
We're going to work on it. So, you guys, this is the first clip for our episode today on our short clip reaction. So, take a look.
We listening. You know, I just finished this book called The Nation That Never Was by a historian named Kermit Roosevelt. He's basically, you know, arguing that, and if we look at it in this 250th year, this is exactly the America that our founders put forth. And our founders, you know, the official white founders, would not be in disagreement with Donald Trump and how Donald Trump is defining who Americans are. We certainly were not considered Americans or citizens. Indigenous people weren't. People of color in general were not. Americans were very narrowly defined as people who came from Europe, who can be racialized as white. And so we want to be like, oh, he's going against the very idea of America. I would argue that he's actually affirming in many ways the very idea of America, and that the America that we see today, as Professor Roosevelt argues, that's a product of the destruction of that old America. That's a product of the destruction of the America brought forth in 1776. And of course, the destruction comes in the bloodiest war in American history, the Civil War, and the Reconstruction Amendments, which then bring forth this America that we have today. And that's also then why we're seeing efforts to overturn, to delegitimize, say, the 14th Amendment and birthright citizenship, because that's a very different America than the America of the founding, actually.
We started off the deep, didn't we?
Well, I mean,
we went in.
I think you started off with the truth. Mm-hmm. I mean, the bottom line is, I always tell people, y'all arguing over a country that was stolen. We cannot be responsible for anything that we are indulged in that we are not fighting for neither. There's a lot of things that go on locally. There's a disgrace to where our own city officials don't fight for. Recently, with this young lady who got beat to death, 12 years old, had a fight. They let that girl ram that girl head on the ground. So she is now passed away. So
yeah, we got a comment. That's why I say. That's why I said to make America great again. It was never great. Depending on who you ask.
People have to remember also, it was never the United States of America. It was originally just America. And that was on the East Coast. There's a lot of things. I mean, you go even be a historian in the film industry. They came out with a movie a long time ago called Us and Them. It was about the Warner Brothers, who actually started on the East Coast, traveled west. That's how Hollywood became. And they traveled as they went along. There was Europeans was crashing and smashing the sets, running them out so they could have homes. And they wound up being in the middle of the desert to where they got to California. It's called Between Us and Them.
Between Us and Them.
And it was about the Jewish community who made movies, and nobody would listen to it because the sad part about us, we don't listen or read things that don't pertain to us, or we think that don't pertain to us.
Yeah,
we would rather take the punishment.
Well, I mean, as it pertains to what she said about how this country is honestly not exactly what it was intended to be, I would say I absolutely agree with her.
Oh, with this country,
and
most definitely.
Yeah, and when you don't take the time to know your history, it is doomed to repeat itself. Because look at what we're doing right now. We are fighting for the rights that our ancestors was fighting for. Yeah. Not even that long ago. Like Jesse Jackson was out here fighting for rights, and he just now passed away. Okay, so it wasn't that long ago that folks was out here incapable of voting and all of the things, and now here we are again fighting for the right to vote again.
Hold on, do you know who?
Ain't that crazy?
But do you know who his main donator was? $2.4 million.
When you say him, who is him?
Jesse Jackson.
Who his main donator was? Who?
When he was running for president.
No, I don't.
Donald Trump.
That is unfortunate, but this is what I will say. While history is important, what I recognize is that there is a shift that constantly happens, and the mindset that people had 20, 30, 40 years ago may not necessarily be the one that they have right now. We had rappers that was, Donald Trump and all this type of stuff, and it was for a particular reason, right? I don't know that for a particular time. I don't know that everybody assumed that we would fast forward and then we would have this particular Donald Trump in office acting the way that he act, even talking the way that he talked. Have you ever seen that man back in the day, like on Oprah, when he talked intelligibly? Well, and now he sounds like a moron. I don't understand what happened.
I'm gonna tell you why, because he said what he said. He said, if I was ever run for president, I would run as a Republican because people will be stupid enough to vote for me. Mm-hmm. And the only fact of it, people got to realize I'm not going to be the favorite of this.
Why am I the only one on the screen?
Because if I flip it over, is the video going to start to play?
Oh, okay.
Hold on. But go ahead, finish talking.
Oh, we got a call?
No, I do.
Oh, he got a call. Okay. So wait, I was about to I don't want to go to the next, what's the name? But we're going to stay right here on this particular topic, right? So if you do have your comments, go ahead and let me know. But as it pertains to, again, the video clip, if you guys are just now tuning in, we're talking about how the idea that the America that we are experiencing right now is not the America that was intended by the forefathers, right? The fact that I have the privilege of being able to sit on a platform and talk freely in my blackety black skin, that I know how to read books, that I can actually have a job, was not what they had intended, right? So we have fought to get these rights for things to look a certain type of way in this country, and this ain't what they wanted. And now we have somebody, and I ain't gonna even just put it all on that one particular orange man, but all of these other folks that's around him, because he ain't doing this by himself, who are slowly and strategically putting us back in our places.
Yeah, I mean, but can I be honest with you? Mm-hmm. If you was to have your way with people and they to do what you say, wouldn't you have fun? I'm being honest. I mean, I'm being honest with you.
No, because I'm not built like that. If my fun entails harming and hurting other folks,
I'm not saying that. No, I ain't talking about harming and hurting. But he can be that much of an idiot that he realized he's not harming.
But he does realize that he's harming.
I'm pretty sure, because
he knows it. He said it. He's like, hey, people are going to die. Like, that is your acknowledgement that you know that this is going to hurt and harm people, yet you still cool with it.
I'm not a Donald Trump fan.
And I will say this, I'm not built that type of way, but clearly him and the rest of his peons are.
So, I mean, but let's look at it like this, and I'm not on Donald Trump's side. What I am saying, though, is he's going through a theory of it's either them or us, right? And
that's the delusion in his head, because it's not.
I don't know the whole truth of what's going on.
It's not, though. It's not a them or us thing, because it just wasn't. Everybody was chilling, being cool, calm, copacetic. And then he was like, you know what?
That's not a war.
That's
Yeah, but no, I get that. I get that. But I'm going to ask you this question again. Not you, but I'm going to ask people this question again. Show me one president that didn't.
Obama. He actually put in place the fact that we ain't about to do nothing. Like, y'all gonna ensure that y'all not about to have them missiles and them bombs and over there trying to burn and kill us. Like, we gonna be at peace. We gonna be chilling. When we go to war, it's because somebody was like,
we went to war.
When we go to war, it's because there is a most definite threat. We wasn't nobody just sitting chilling like la 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 fun times, and it was like, you know what? Let's go bomb a school. Ain't nobody been out here doing that.
I'm not talking about that.
You know what I'm saying? And these are the things that the current person in place is doing and taking a whole lot of pride in.
Yeah, but
I can't mess with it.
They have been doing it though. They just been keeping it very quiet. Bush did it.
Well, okay, that's fine.
Clinton
what
did
I won't do is pretend like I didn't went and I didn't study this yesterday so that I can confirm or deny any of the things. But what I know that's going on right now, because it's current day, is wrong. So even if the other ones did it, then that would have been wrong too. But what I know they're doing right now, wrong.
Every president that ever took office had a wrongful position in war, because America has always been one of the strongest armies, fleet of defense in the whole world. And that was America's way of gathering land. They destroy it, bomb it, and loan the country the money. So if you just look at the history, you'd be like, damn, it's been repeatedly just like that.
Okay.
And we were talking about this morning. Like, they said over 3,000 people died in 9/11, right?
9/11,
3,000.
Okay.
But on any given day, there's 40 to 50,000 people there. On any given day, 40 to 50,000 at that time. So I'm just asking, like, if we don't see the democracy, the BS that's going on in our country, we're kind of crazy, and we don't know. The sad part is we don't even know what to fight for.
It is pretty sad, but we do got a comment that says no other president has completely ignored the procedures. So
that's facts. Now that's 100% facts.
Yeah.
That's 100% facts.
Yeah, so that means it was supposed to go through a protocol, and that protocol didn't happen, right? And this is what we know to be true. Kayleen also said they did it, but they followed the Constitution. Absolutely, like.
Yeah.
These are things that's been happening, and I'm not saying that it's supposed to be cookie cutter. Like, no, don't go do this, because it's a lot of intricate things that happen. But to her point, there is a process and a procedure for all of it. The reason why it's so terrible and people are speaking out against it so heavily is because all of this is being done wrong. It's for the wrong reasons, number one. Yeah. And then you do it wrong in the first place.
And then it's something else going on that a lot of people don't understand. Divorce.
What'd you say? Say what?
Divorce.
Divorce?
Yeah.
What about it?
It's getting treacherous.
It's getting treacherous?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's so funny that you say that.
Yeah.
Because you know what? It might be time for another clip.
You predict someone's divorce by their wedding. I believe that sometimes the bigger the wedding, the more likely the divorce. That's been my experience. I have found that the bigger the ring, the bigger the divorce, and the bigger the wedding spectacle, the more likely the divorce, in my experience. Because there is something extremely performative about a wedding.
Black guy looking like
and there's also something extremely narcissistic about a wedding. If you break down like the role of a bride in a traditional wedding, meaning its current iteration, it's an unbelievably narcissistic pursuit for a woman. We're going to do an engagement, which is you're going to give me a stone of tremendous value that I'm going to wear as a public display of the fact that I am now engaged in this commitment. And then I'm going to put that on social media. And then we're going to have an engagement party. Then we're going to have all of these activities around planning this singular day where I'm going to be the center of attention. And then I'm going to have a bachelorette party. Then we're going to have a rehearsal dinner. Then we're going to have the wedding. And then we're going to have a honeymoon, which is basically like a week of partying. Oh, I forgot the bridal shower, by the way. I forgot the bridal shower.
Definitely.
If this is really important to you, you're telling me a lot about yourself. You're telling me how important being the center of attention is to you.
Well.
He was dead on. He was dead on.
From your reaction, I can tell that you are you're agreeing with him.
I'm totally agreeing with him.
Oh, okay.
I always said that the American marriage thing is BS. I love the fact of African weddings is in Arabic weddings is very key on point. Muslim weddings are very on point. You don't have all that within the marriage. You jump a broom in your own garden. You know, I know. Listen, I know. No, I think that again, America has capitalized off of everything that we do.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Let me say where I disagree. I disagree with it just being Americans. I think them other folks,
they don't.
Them folks, they be out here, they be doing the things and whatnot when they be having their ceremonies and whatnot too. Okay, we didn't see the little money raining and all that type of stuff because it be a part of their traditions and all of the things. Them other people be doing it too. But what I will say is that I do agree that traditional weddings are just a lot. I ain't gonna hold you and act like the people. A lot of, I ain't gonna say all or even a lot, but I have watched and witnessed some larger weddings and what the marriage ends up looking like and being and not being. Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is,
I'm gonna have to agree with the divorce lawyer on this one.
You have to agree.
Yeah.
And then the focus be on all, and the 100% of the focus is all on the female.
That's because for all the rest of the marriage, the focus is on the man. Let her have her one little piece of moment in time for this wedding, because for the rest of her life,
oh my God,
she has to be second to you. She ain't even supposed to be allowed to have her first name or last name no more. Them people gonna be like Mr. and Mrs. his last name. That woman is about to be gone from existence. So you just celebrate her that way because she is about to disappear.
Biblically, that's correct. Very true. But that's biblically. So when you look at
that's right. So biblically, had that woman her wedding if she want one.
No.
And then y'all go ahead and y'all have a happy marriage. Now, if you can't guarantee that you're gonna have both of them, then you might want to rethink the things. Okay? No.
I don't know. I think that's trash.
Don't call it the trash though.
I mean, that's purely trash. Because when you think about it, if a man and a woman, that's what I said, jumping a broom. My friends, I had two friends that jumped the broom. They have probably the perfect relationship I've seen out of anybody. They jumped the broom. They had a backyard garden wedding. They had like tons of flowers just gifted to them in the backyard.
Yeah.
Going down the aisle.
I love that.
Regular cheers. No was mismatched. They had all white cheers.
Well, that's good.
And they had the pastor and everything, and they jumped the broom. They wedding bands, like he said, man, these wedding bands cost us no more than $1,100.
Yeah.
He said my wife was cool with that.
Yeah. And it definitely depends on the couple. Like if y'all are both in line with how this is supposed to go, listen, do however you want to do. Go down to the courthouse. I have seen some couples go down there, have them a cute little photo shoot. All of that at the courthouse. They ain't spending a arm and a leg for these weddings. And perhaps when I said I disagree, y'all took that as I be feeling like y'all should be having these extravagant weddings and that people that man wasn't right, and I didn't agree with him. And I actually do agree with him. I'm just saying that Americans ain't the only ones that be doing that.
I can agree.
Okay, that's all I was saying. But yeah, I absolutely adore the idea of people doing it their own way. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reality is that it's a lot of people who don't even want to have no big old wedding. They want it to be nice and intimate and in the backyard and beautiful, or at a little piece of chapel in Vegas. Baby, if you love that man or you love that woman, go ahead and get it done. Cause shoot, tomorrow ain't promised. Doggone, and if something happened to you, you need to make sure that that's the person that is in charge of making decisions about your life, if that's how you want things to go. Because you remember what happened to old boy when we was watching Diary of a Mad Black Woman. See, he's about to go, he's about to marry that woman, that wrong woman, doing all the extravagant, lavish things and whatnot. And what was about to happen? She was about to be like, well, let him go. He ain't gonna have no quality of life. He could die. But he had that good woman, Helen May Show. See, Helen May Show. So timing is of the essence. You got to make sure that if you got you a good thing, that you lock that down, so that if something happened, you done had that little piece of stroke or something, you done got into that little piece of car accident, you got to have the right somebody in place to take care of your business. Okay, because then the next thing you know, it's going to be your irresponsible kid doing it, or your baby mama or your baby daddy, and you know you don't want them things. You know what I'm talking about? So, all I'm saying is y'all need to go ahead and do the things how y'all want to do the things. Get married how you want to get married. Don't you be letting the internet tell you that you gotta be all footloose, fancy free, and doing all kind of reckless stuff with your money to have an extravagant wedding that once you get divorced you still gonna be paying for. Not you got to file bankruptcy because of your divorce. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, wait a minute. So Kaylin said she should have let him drown. You know what? Because back to Diary of a Mad Black Woman, because it was such a good movie. She should have. I feel like if she had it would have been justified. Okay, listen. You see what Miles be doing? See, he let our other co-hosts come up in the building, all sugar sharp and everything, tied in the building, y'all. He gonna be on the screen in a minute, right? So he coming on in the building. So then Miles, he like, oh, okay, it's probably about that time. We gonna have to move on over to the next topic. But I just feel like since Todd is here, your mic on, Todd? Mic check 1 2. Maybe. Yeah.
Yep, we good to go.
Listen, be Todd in the building.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Hey, he gonna be on the camera in a minute. But since I got you here, so I don't know if you was able to see the last video that we were just watching, right? But it was about divorce, and it was about correlating the extravagance of the wedding with divorce rates, and how many people who have them big old humongous fancy weddings
are more than likely to get a divorce faster.
Yeah. He also went on to talk about how narcissistic it is for women to have all of this stuff centered around them for the wedding, and feeling a need to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
So I agree with that first part. I don't know if I'm just like right there with him when it comes to the whole I have to be the center of attention, because I had my bridal shower and my, bachelorette party, and the wedding was big and huge. But I'm curious, what's your opinion on that?
I believe that most weddings are for the women anyway.
Okay.
I don't believe a lot of men care about weddings, to be honest, because I haven't had one, and I purposely didn't have one, because like when I renew my vows with my wife in 10 years, when we get to 10 years, I'll do something big then. But as far as having a wedding, I just don't see the purpose of inviting a bunch of people, and half of them I probably don't like anyway. So the last thing I want is just to have people, whether it's friends or family or whatever, at my wedding, sitting there talking greasy while they eating for free and drinking.
Okay.
So now here's the other side of it. Now, obviously, when I do renew my vows, I am inviting people that I love, right? It's not just gonna be people because I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm more headstrong and I pretty much stand on my words and I'm very direct, I know I can invite certain people and they won't have a problem with said person not coming because I didn't invite them for a reason. So with that being said, you can be in total control of how your wedding or your celebration of your wedding goes. You just have to have the bandwidth to do so.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess that means I'm not gonna have me a big wedding, because then if I have a big wedding, y'all gonna think I'm a narcissist, and y'all gonna think I want to be the center of attention.
No, I wouldn't think that, Tam. You want what you want, but here's the thing too. As long as your heart is in the right place as far as getting married, that's all that matters.
Absolutely.
The wedding is cool, but the wedding is that's really just a celebration. The celebration really is just between y'all. Everybody else is really just spectators. You feel me?
Yeah.
So whether people see it or not, that's for y'all. That's y'all celebration. Y'all know what y'all about to do with that wedding over with, right?
Yup.
Exactly. So yeah,
Sure do.
yeah. So that's what's gonna matter.
Right. Read the Bible.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
You're right.
oh, okay. Then we do it at the ceremony.
Right.
Right.
Well, no, I get where Q coming from though. He said, Bible thumping first and then something else thumping later. I get that, brother. I understand that. I get that, my brother, for real.
Y'all is terrible. Y'all is terrible. Okay, so listen, y'all. We done got our opinion on this topic from B Tide, and shoot, at this point, we got everybody in the building and a phone call. Baby, listen, we hot tonight.
What up, though, caller? You on the air?
Hey, man.
Say, man. Super producer Cal. What up, my guy?
People can want anything. People can want anything. Like I want people to think I'm King T'Challa, the Black Panther. But that's just not it. I'm just not that. So you can want a big wedding, but then that don't necessarily mean that it's gonna work.
Yeah.
And then it's a show, like Ty said, it's a show for people that don't even care about you, don't even like you. And then they're not gonna bring the right counsel. They're not gonna bring the right, they're not gonna try to save your marriage. So it's like it's just all a show for vanity purposes only. That's all
I hear you, right? But I will say this: when it comes to those individuals who like having big extravaganzas and weddings and whatnot, that might just be the way that they move in life in general. So if they have a birthday party, it's big and it's lavish because that's just that person's way. And if that couple feel like I got it and I want to floss and this is the reason that I want to do it, heck, even if you ain't got it for real and you got to finance it, like love and putting it on display for people that I ain't gonna completely knock it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I
it's
ain't
so
mad
many
at that
other things that you can, you know, exploit and put out there to the world, and that could be hateful and pessimistic. But if it's gonna be love and you feel like you want to finance it and show that off, I'm gonna let you. And I'm
I think
probably
it
gonna
gets
show
to
up.
be. Don't you
And,
think it gets to be excessive at a point though?
I mean, for some people, it is, and the only reason I would think that it's excessive is only because the foundation of the marriage wasn't right.
Yeah.
If you have a huge, gigantic wedding, and that marriage about to be solid and happy, shit, you can do it every year all over again if you want to spend the same kind of money. But if you haven't put the focus where it should be first, which is with the marriage, and then you come along secondary with this nice little piece of wedding to show off to the world, then that really is truly where the problem lies. And sadly, it's way too many people who getting it wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. So I'm about to go over here to the comment section because
Appreciate y'all.
We appreciate it, bro. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, thanks for calling. Now, Miles walked off, so I might not be able to hang up. So if you hang up, then it's
No, Cal did his thing.
Okay, bet. Okay, so we got us a comment. Yo, me and my wife been together 30 years, and we didn't have no huge wedding. We were gonna go to Vegas first. Okay, listen, I love it. If you like it, I love it. Okay, because I was just saying earlier, like, however you choose to do your thing, you got people who do destination weddings.
Yep.
They go down to the courthouse. They have a big extravagant. I done seen people with big extravagant who are together solid. I done seen some that ain't.
Yeah.
You
I think
know
I
what I'm saying?
finally get the concept of the destination wedding now though. Like
I
at
get
first
it,
I
too.
thought it was just I thought it was people just being over the top. But in real life, like most destination weddings kind of weed out the people who really down for you. Because like that people who ain't really fucking with you for real ain't about to make that trip.
Exactly. That's the beauty of a destination wedding, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it do weed out some people, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And we are now hearing from the Q Lewis. He in the building too. I told y'all we hear y'all.
What up, though?
Hey. All right, so listen, now that we got the whole crew here, we can go ahead and scurry on over to our next video clip. This should be fun. From Poor Minds.
I feel like in
They
lesbian
funny.
relationships, I see this online a lot when men like, oh, she just ain't had me. She just ain't had a man good enough.
No, because I think we both fucked with niggas and bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the dirty
I mean,
version.
I
I'm
remember
sorry.
you used to date AI back in the day.
Girl, and I'm so tired of hearing about it. This motherfucker won't go do an interview.
Please don't.
And talk about something that they did that is sexually explicit, and then it got clipped.
Oh, yeah.
And got posted everywhere. So I'm scrolling.
I had no idea.
Every motherfucking post, I have my wife
Yeah.
talking about something with her ex, and I don't care that she have exes, but I don't want to know what the fuck you did.
Yeah.
Candy, I love you, but you was fucked up for that.
And it was with Candy. Had I known it was gonna piss her off, I wouldn't have fucking did it.
Had you known,
Yeah,
if
I didn't know.
went on the podcast and told somebody about my sexual excursions with my ex, that wouldn't do nothing.
I don't know if I would be mad at you because it's something you've been through and something that you did or lived. You ain't fucking with the nigga no more or the bitch no more. You with me, and then I keep apologizing to you for that. So
She
stop
got
bringing
both.
this shit up because I said I'm sorry already because I really am. I felt bad. Had I known that was gonna offend you, I would have never fucking talked about it.
And I get where you coming from because I love you. You had sex before me.
Yeah.
You were doing things before you met me.
Hey, that's hilarious, bro.
I mean,
That is hilarious.
I mean, she had Allen Iverson digging deep, bro.
The brat or the other woman
And no, Allen Iverson
had the brat.
Yeah.
So this is my thing. We all know from back in the day, like when the first time we all saw the brat not looking like a dude, she had a body, right?
Oh my God.
Like, we all saw that. So at that point, I realized, oh, she be sneak dicking. So that means a girl that is perceived to be gay, just lesbian, she still like dudes to some extent.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. But that's not. But okay.
That's-
But I was very bisexual.
That is sneak dicking. I mean,
Because nobody ever. Okay, here's the thing. Nobody really seen the brat with a guy before. I never knew that she was with AI. I had no clue she was with Iro. That was the first time I heard. Yeah, first,
I didn't heard
that was the first. That was the first time I heard that. Maybe I wasn't invested like that.
He made sure he got. He made sure he got that boy.
And that's fine because to me the brat will seem like low mileage, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So so I understand that. I get that.
Low mileage.
Yeah. So I understand that. I understand that completely.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I would have did the same thing personally.
She was still a teenager.
Wait, what?
When they dated?
Yeah, they was young. Both was young.
Okay, so this is before the brat was actually the brat.
No,
she was the brat.
Oh, she was just still new.
Brad got signed.
She was 16?
She was 15, 16.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, so she was
and
really
she was out there clowning.
She
too
was
with him, like they was in
experimenting.
that
She was
hood
experimenting like crazy then.
I tell you what, you got to remember, it was a whole thing with basketball athletes in Atlanta. People, you got to remember TLC, Andre Riser, Allen Iverson, the Brat. It was a lot of that going on at that time. When Atlanta was hot.
Yeah.
Okay,
So just on that tip though, like, do y'all think she a little bit overly sensitive though? Like, is it because it's Allen Iverson and just not some no name brand nigga?
Yes or no?
I think that's all it is. Is because AI is AI.
Yeah.
I think that she was
AI,
overly sensitive because clearly this was something that you brought up privately. She didn't told you that she was sorry about it, but you keep on bringing it up. Like, girl, calm down.
But
Calm down.
But at the same time, can I be truthful?
What?
She probably was never visually seen with a star.
There you go.
Wait, who? Who you talking
The
about?
wife.
Big booty Judy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the wife was probably never seen. Like, she got a baby daddy, so clearly she liked men at one point too. So I do think that she just wasn't with nobody to that magnitude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if a girl say she was with AI as a basketball player, like, who would you think is next up that'd be bigger than that?
And you've been with a nigga. Jordan. You've been with Craig from the.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like now with BB Judy.
Right. Like, come on.
They be like, stop it.
Yeah.
In all the words of God, stop it.
No, but I think the biggest thing on there was, and I felt like it was real organic too, was the fact that this happened and now she's in this place where she has to hear about it, you know what I'm saying, these public platforms and how it makes her feel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious for you guys, like, how would you handle, like, opening up your phone and hearing your woman talking about how she got down with a nigga, back in the day?
Because this is my thing. I'm not the box police. So I'm not gonna care.
Right.
You like the brats. I wholeheartedly understand where the brat is coming from. That's coming from a place of confidence. You with me now. I don't care about who you was with before me. You with me for a reason.
Bet.
I care less.
I got that heartthrob.
Hey, listen. Hey, one of my OGs told me a long time ago, a woman can give her body away to anybody, but if her mind is with you, you good. That's it.
Facts.
Okay.
That's it.
Don't okay us. What you think?
Okay. Well, I've been doing a whole lot of talking on this here episode because, when my co-host was here, I was holding it down and whatnot. So
appreciate
I want the people to hear from the men in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, Q, if you want to go ahead and give your opinion on that one, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I think she over the top, a little sensitive. I feel like maybe at the bare minimum because she does media. So at this point, kind of, if you want to, be mad at Candy for boxed her in with that question. Because when you doing an interview, I'm gonna answer how the fuck I feel at the point. You ask me a question, I'm not about to sit here and figure out, damn, who am I gonna hurt if I answer it this way or answer it that way. I'm just answering the question. How you gonna be real mad when I'm doing an interview talking about some shit that happened fucking 30 years ago? Like, bro, if you can't handle that, then hey, I need to stop bumping pussies.
Or I put it like this: if black people in entertainment quit being so cheap and pay people, she should have had her PR person or whoever her manager was to go over the questions and what not to ask.
To vet the questions. Yeah.
And as a couple, y'all go over things that should not be relative to y'all relationship, but like this, but some people never even experience to have a real PR person. You know what I mean?
She probably had her guards down because it was Kansas Birds, though. She
right.
But they the worst enemy. Shit, she broke up her own.
For
group.
sure, they the worst.
Exactly. So do you?
That wasn't King that did that. That was the Chiefs.
Calvin said there is a such thing as respect. Calvin said there is a such thing as respect and decorum. Yes, Calvin, but it depends on in what context was she telling the story that she messed with AI. Did she say, "Hey, at one point I used to mess with AI," or did she say, "Hey, at one point I let him teabag me while we was out in Barbados"? Like, what did you? So if it was
I think that's how she got the script.
If it was that, then I understand why old girl is mad.
It would still be jealousy though, because she can't teabag her. Go ahead.
I can't lie.
That's facts, though.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, look, I'm about to run it back up. Okay, so we had some other comments. Cal said there are some very attractive stud lesbian women who engage in sneak dicking activities, as Todd said.
I love Stussy. I will admit I love Stussy. I got some pretty.
It's what you love. What?
Hey, look, them Stussies get up like this.
I don't like it.
They say shit like this, like. This never happened.
Yeah.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Okay, Kayla said, no, I get it. You know she had an ex. You didn't want to think about the details yet. And that's probably the biggest thing is like, let's not go into explicit conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we done got our little funny convo on about the lesbians. And so let's go ahead to our final video of the night.
Yes, cute in this cute video.
Hey.
Cute.
I think all you niggas is my sons. And the only nigga that can talk to me about this is no longer here on earth. His name is Combat Jack. May he rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
That's our guy. If I happen to go to sleep tonight and have a dream like Martin and Combat Jack get to talking, I'm fly with that. But outside of my Virgo brother Nori, y'all and these podcast competitions, everybody is my son. Every last one of them, unless you're not. Nori is not. All of these other new niggas, check them up.
That's right.
Yeah,
ahead,
it's genetics. It's genetics. I don't care who get mad. Nori friends with these niggas.
Yo, so I love that clip. And let me give you some back.
I'm making sure I'm the son of Joe.
Basically, what Nori said on another joint is that because of Drink Champs, a lot of rappers started doing podcasts. So he was saying like he started the trend. So then Mark Lamont was trying to bait Joe into an argument, saying that damn, they said that they did it. Like I thought you did it and shit. So they tried to start an argument, but Joe just called him on the phone instead. So my question, like with this, is that two parts actually. First of all, I do believe that Joe started that whole podcast trend with rappers turning podcasts. I do believe he started that. And if he didn't, he the one who made it lit, right?
Yeah.
The second part of that is kind of a conversation that me and Miles always have. I'm curious to know, like, when you dominate or you're doing really well at your position, like, is it more important to try to display unity with other podcasters, or should you pop your shit like Joe was just doing? I think Miles would be like Joe.
Listen. Hold on, real quick. Let me just say this. I'm gonna be quick. This is what I would do if I was in that predicament. I believe in balance, so I would do both.
Yes,
I would definitely do both. I would pop my shit and I would work with you niggas.
Well, you know me.
I would do both of those.
I would pop my. I'll be just like you. I'll be just like you. I pop my shit and invite them niggas on my show.
There you go. Yeah, yeah.
Q, you know how I roll.
I already know. But I know you also the one who said I'm always trying to kumbaya with everybody.
Yeah, you always trying to kumbaya. Fuck
yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Martin Luther King got killed, bro. And I'm just telling you because uniting uniting everybody is not healthy.
No.
Maybe not everybody, but collaborating with the right folks.
Yeah, but
that's beneficial.
You never know the right folks till you hurt.
There you go.
If you have a certain level of discernment, you know the things before it get too far.
Jesus,
you learn your lesson before you out here destitute on the ground. With your bank account.
Tam, let me explain something to you.
Okay.
Let me explain something to you, Tam.
Don't nobody agree with me.
No. I get where you're coming from, and it's from a good place, but that's the problem. The world ain't good. So let me explain. Dudes.
Right, extra clap.
You have no idea. You can know somebody to their core. You will never know their ego. No. And that's the problem with these podcasting niggas.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I help everybody I come across. I try my best to help, right? The problem is when they heard something that somebody else has said about what's gonna be good for them. My discernment know what's good for other people. My discernment is not knowing what's good for me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
Like, Q will tell you, there's never been nobody I ever came across that I did not try to help. And every time when I try to help somebody else, well, my brother told me, your brother is a weed head. Your brother's a rapper.
Hey, nothing wrong with weed head.
No, wait. Q, he's not talking about the guys that smoke weed and be productive. Right. He's talking about the fools that smoke weed and don't do nothing else but smoke weed.
And don't do shit.
They say shit like that.
Yeah.
Joe Budden got on while y'all not on.
Yeah. He one of them type of dudes. The dudes that be in the living room more than the damn furniture. Them type of dudes.
Yeah, those type of dudes playing PlayStation 5, PS5.
Not more than the furniture.
Man, that's a good one, Ty.
I think I'm gonna use that.
That is a good one.
Hey, indeed, right?
Indeed, yeah.
Right, indeed.
No, but I will. I believe in the art of war by Sun Tzu. Let your enemies be. You create foundation for your enemies, not to step on you, but to step away from you.
Yeah.
I didn't have people on the covers in my magazines, TV shows, headlining my actual physical shows. The next thing you know, they be like, man, I thought Miles wasn't shit to you. Didn't you say he a whole ass nigga? Mm-hmm. Why the fuck you promoting? You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so people don't understand. Like, I'm very strategic. So as strategic as I am, I realize who talk about me. I'm in every room, whether people believe me or not.
You know what I realized about the people that run their mouth behind your back? They all secretly want to work with you. That goes for anybody. Everybody just want to secretly work with you, but their ego. Again, back to the ego. The ego won't allow them to say, "Yo, hey, yo, Ty, Miles, Tam."
Bro.
That's all that it is.
All the time.
That's all that it is.
No, very true. And I honored that one. That was dope because I done had somebody call me he used to call me Godfather for many reasons that I found out, but his main reason was I'm the one who taught the person that taught him how to do graphics. Mm-hmm. And he's always calling me Godfather. I'm like, so I put him to the side and they leg work. I said, yo, Dwayne, why you call me Godfather, bro? He said, if it weren't for you, my family wouldn't be eating. And I said, damn.
Right.
And then I started looking up. Exactly. So I used to tell people my intellectual property of me was in almost in 89 to 90% of every graphic designer within the Southeast region. And when I looked at it, I said, damn, everybody who got a graphic company is on this. Either I taught them or I taught the person that taught them. Mm-hmm. And that was down.
Or they had the box of fries on the back of their shoe.
Definitely had the box of fries. The box of fries.
Y'all niggas don't know about that.
Ooh, boy,
y'all niggas don't know about the box of fries on the back.
That was bringing in $140,000 a month. But yeah,
shout out to the box of fries.
The box of fries was the shit. All right, then, Q, you know what to do.
You already know what it is, man. Thank y'all for checking us out. But we about to be up out here, dog. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out, putting in the comments and all that good stuff. Make sure you check us out again next Wednesday. Till then, till the next time, though, you already know what it is. It is the podcast about podcasts. Podtalk. We got, let me see, everybody in the building except me. All right, so we got Tab in the building.
Hey, y'all.
Right. Got my man B Ty looking like he's fresh out of court.
Yeah, I am indeed.
For sure. My man Miles bringing us to you on the ones and twos.
Yeah.
Shout out to super producer Cal, and of course it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Peace out, y'all.